Munshada yensie bia ewo ho. Se wo hwe den ho a painting no ana wo hwe a ase achenti no apopo ana fe eden ne baabi nso no abububu nkakra na epayifo de atu edwa se ni nyina mu no omo akomo hwe se MPP amanyoko no ebetimi yensie ewo de akoso ewo den no nenso mu hu hwe abisiafo yi ade tudwa se enhyehyɛ omo ye no ewo mu se enso de nenso ekwan bia so mbagi efie ne firi se omo ni efie ni
be agreement na nkoye.
I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016. I told you don't give this country to MPP. You refused. Now we are all in the same soup. Maybe I'm better. I told you Nanadu cannot rule this country in 2016.
Na onfra awo mafia. No one for yana. No mo the enemy who na do the enemy na kopa mama mahama just of friend incompetent. Master, you are the original undefeatable definition of the word incompetent. Nanadu, you release, discharge, sit, sleep, eat, wake up, drink more than the word incompetent. Me go nyame. You are the Superman definition of the word incompetent. If this is what you told us, you don't deserve to be an assemblyman, I swear. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of this country, if this is why you told us, you don't deserve to be a unit committee member. And listen, the youth of this country, we are wild than you think we are. Okay. So we're playing, I will say, when the men are not the father.
Fellow Ghanaians.
The family gun for you now.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Me and Catamina pennies and the Kankafa.
Fellow
On a friend, you're right.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Betty, your man, yes, sir.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Health insurance.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Youth employment.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Female senior health care.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Venture capital.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Capitation gang.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Nina, the young Casa here, right? Young at the Conco for.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Yamia, home my pound, the West Miabama.
Fellow Ghanaians.
And then a moment to Abamami.
Fellow Ghanaians.
But we to Abamami on the 7th of December.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Let's submit to me or son of a Madiana Shannon Pavua.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Now, Father, got him. I kicked him. I kicked him. I kicked him. I kicked him. As yet to pay on the 8th of December. Now you're the birthday. The Baba Madiana celebrating Dana the Concofa. So what you mean about money pa? Now Yancy Yaba. Your best not soon enough minded to me aquanim. We are not going to promise if I can on to tree. The show says that let me think of the accommodation. I'm a second finance one something. And then you saw what she had to say about so guess you can't pay 6 o'clock news. Bye bye. And some summons. That's a most summons here. But I want to stop my name is the acronym. Yeah, and Bobby's never has my heart. And Bobby Benya Jumaya. And Mark Waya. Nana, what resign here? We don't know. Eti where pan as na yen so hwe no. Tie me yen so hwe no megidi. Ojai, ba me wo se wa da yen pa masa. We are 419 president. No, look, see. Let me tell you. Me who say me towel gumi ko ho na che say. Ojai. But I want to hold this towel and tell you say Nana, if nobody under this sun in this country can ever tell you are a 419 president. Men to Yahoo boys, the catcher IGP so Yahoo boys not chew. What is that damn parody can't chew? No, I am serious. Yeah. What is that damn parody chew? You are a 419 president. That's it. Say a castle be the word president, no, it's not an English word. What's the French term? It's a French Latin word. It's not an English. The origin of the word president. More social media, more internet. Google, just type the origin. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. And the Ghana first song will say, Nana, you remember? 2019. I told you, when direct say, so 1 year careful when Ghana for a free senior high school. You remember I told you that? When Your Excellency, let me give you a fake smile.
Africa is rich and not poor.
Your Excellency, I want to give you a fake smile. Hey, this is a fake smile. And remind you, I told you in 2019, and I told you in plain language that Your Excellency, me, Pedro's-man, I don't need anything. I swear on the last drop of my blood. I don't need any goddamn thing from any politician. Let me tell you on authority, I don't need anything. So when you ma, bisa baby. Na on fra awo mafia. No go fra ya na. No mo di ani mu na na do di ani na kopa mama Mahama just your friend incompetent. Master, you are the original undefeatable definition of the word incompetent. Nanado, you release, discharge, sit, sleep, eat, wake up, drink more than the word. As yet, bahas. And Babylon Benya Jimaya. And Mark Wayawamu. Nana, what resign here? We don't be. Eti, where pan asana so heno. See, me yan so heno mejidi. But me who say what da ye perhaps, massa. We are 419 president. No, look, see, me tell you, me, who's a towel gumi kwa one say, but I want to hold this towel and tell you, say, Nana, if nobody under this sun in this country can ever tell you are a 419 president. Men see Yahoo boys, the catcher IGP so Yahoo boys not chill. One as I down parody can't chill. No, I am serious. One as I down parody chill. You are a 419 president. That's it. Say a castle be here. The word president, no, it's not an English word. What's the French tell me? It's a French Latin word. It's not an English. The origin of the word president. More social media, more internet. Google, just type the origin. I don't know. See, and the Ghana for so share. Nana, you remember? 2019. I told you when him direct to say, so one year careful. Ghana for Rebe free senior high school. You remember I told you that? When? Your Excellency, let me give you a fake smile.
Africa is rich and not poor.
Your Excellency, I want to give you a fake smile.
Fellow Ghanaians.
Hey, this is a fake smile. When? And remind you, I told you in 2019, and I told you in plain language that Your Excellency, me, Kwadwesman, I don't need anything. When? They're Ghana for my main can question. I swear on the last drop of my blood. I don't need any goddamn thing from any politician. Let me tell you on authority, I don't need anything. So Winima, Bisa baby. Now, on fra, I want my fear.
All right, good evening. I hope you're doing well. My name is Machine Gun Preacher. Pacho, want to sing a dear Nekoso, a dear Neko. Pacho, Mami, who dear Ekoso, want to sing a dear Neko. Many yano, my job, if you know your many yano, danger, many way you know feel no by we, or by we he ni bin or Femano. Mingam of your neighbor Kwame. I welcome you to Lao Celeste TV and Safro TV on YouTube and on TV. Me pacho maminchia atofobi na yenkoeno. Aretha Okoye. How are you doing? Frida Frimpong. How are you doing? Frida Frimpong, you're doing so well. God bless you. I see you here every day. Montari Rahina too. Sadiq Kasim. Cosmos Fenuku, I see you. Root Ado, I see you. Noah Anya, I see you. Ima Adiza, Westlina, hey, everybody. Venice Beatty. Okay, madam, how are you doing? Okay, I think I've mentioned your name already. And YouTube, let me go to YouTube. I see Village Doctor. Village Doctor is the only person there right now. I think I just started the YouTube, but Village Doctor is here. Village Doctor, how are you doing? God bless you. God bless you so much. God bless you. So guys, let me give you a few tips of what we're going to be talking about today. This is Wrap Up. We are on Wrap Up. Yes, we are on Wrap Up. And this is Wrap Up Show. Today's 24th November 2021. And my name is Machine Gun Preacher again. Within the Machine Gun Preacher. Actually, Machine Gun Preacher. Song. Here we don't play. We speak the truth to power. And this is all that we do. And we do it best. All right, so in case you want to come and contribute to the show, our main topic for the day is Shut Up, Bawumia, says Peter Amewu to Bawumia. So basically, Bawumia is being shut up by Peter Amewu over SkyTrain. In case you want to call in at the calling segment, is 001-508-340069, and you can come in and join. Enti I ye guso aye koso ye guso ye din komo I me guso aka kire mo I se opanyi wagimi a I was aka kire se wagimi opanyi wagimi a ka kire se wagimi I opanyi din semfo a mani hu se odi semfo na opanyi so ya de papa me pacho won ka kire se opanyi wo ya de papa so be ka kire no ti ogimi so a no aka kire no, and that is what we do here. Inti ye no kra no eno a na ye adwuma inti ye ntena se ne obi in diagro me pacho to unsubscribe ya me pacho we are heading towards our 1,000 milestone subscribers. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed, and let's move on. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please check sound for me. Check sound for me. Is sound okay? I want to see if sound is good. We are heading towards our 1,000 milestone. All right, sound is good on YouTube. Facebook, I'm sure sound is good as well on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Enti ye guswa ye ko yanim I penyi wajimi a e wo so ka tense wajimi memfa wada mani hu se wajimi Jimmy Fordia wajimi and then obi bi keto bi ma e wo Captain Smart ho mi wasem keto ya mbesa me ka kire e wo Captain Smart ne ho I na me kire how hypocrite Captain Smart is. Yedi insro I insro bibia we so hwe ebeka nokre a kire wo se nya wo se ka kire no sa de be ka kire but mbesa me health tip no we na maka a little bit about Captain Smart e de a kire wo na yetumi akoyanim I within the machine gun preacher I am pre ho I no kranko a obi wa ba be na kopon hira pacho share e de mo obi fia mo obi no obi so embra ne enkoyanim share to mo a mo wo ha nyina no me pacho mehwe mo a mo share ni nyina me hu mo wo a won hye bia so me hu I wo a wo be share so yakopon so be hira wo pa wan hye a wo yo ba onu ankwan a wo wana ankwan no so unkwan na hye I unkwan ne be hye bo se wo hu na nchini twam I we are bema so na se wo be so be share so a e na okoda wo hu na scorpion na mo mpere mu no o tafitafere hwenim I ensa de a mesrew bomoria na share efa mo bi na subscribe I subscribe. All right, Aretha Okwe's sound is good. Thank you, Aretha Okwe, assistant. All right, so our health tip for today is green beans. Green beans. Green beans. We mpacho mo de mo hu bi da. Ebu wa ha. Ebi wa Ghana so pa. Green beans. Green beans. You see the green beans. But I name a little bit about this, but I know it's very good. When you cook it and you chew it lightly, it is very good. So actually green beans is cancer prevention, reduces high blood pressure, increases potency in men. Oh wow, I didn't know that. It increases potency in men. It's very, very good. Inti ba na se ukunu ho a na onu anu abi manere onu a ifufu okura na wase bi egusu se kekare kekare no kekare osi on we no promise say man doggy dada no we a ebe bo wankasa me pacho ye gusu aye ko yanim abra yehu green beans the mine no say cancer prevention, reduction in high blood pressure, or it reduces high blood pressure, increases potency in men. And na yedi ma me say me fa emma na me fa two dollar na ko 6 Ghana cedis 47 pesos, and a euro na ko 7 Ghana cedis 33 pesos, and a pound na ko 8 Ghana cedis 78 pesos. I say liter of gas is 690 6 Ghana cedis 90 pesos. I say air for a liter 6 Ghana cedis 99 pesos, and a DVLA at 15%, birth certificate at 15%, passport office okoha at 15%, hospital consultation fee 15%, Momo 1 cedis 1.75 pesos. No, sorry, 1.75 percent. ESLA 30% for next 15 years. VAT is 5%. Special import levy 2%. And this is oh the game Ghana there. Kadehu. And I also communication taxes so cost through price stabilization and recovery fund 40%, financial sector levy 5%, and more and more. I inti Iguswa Yakoso, Yakoso. I Bacho, let me come for a break. I'm going on a break. Thank you so much.
But as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a sky train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's.
So at least for the end of the Akufo-Addo administration, we are not going to have a sky train.
There's not going to be any sky train, please. Not possible.
Wow. Yeah. But as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a sky train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's.
So at least for the end of the Akufo-Addo administration, we are not going to have a sky train.
There's not going to be any sky train, please. Not possible.
Wow. Yeah. But as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a sky train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's.
So at least for the end of the Akufo-Addo administration, we are not going to have a sky train.
There's not going to be any sky train, please. Not possible.
Wow. Yeah. But as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a sky train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's.
So at least for the end of the Akufo-Addo administration, we are not going to have a sky train.
There's not going to be any sky train, please. Not possible.
Wow. Yeah. But as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a sky train being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's.
So at least.
Enara na wutia edanche wubo sun pam say.
Ya mobo wo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia mai. Nnam Amewu a enkoyie nti no. Akomde.
Nana, she say common impodi esene etetre common. Akomde the boys no nana. 5 years money a ubaye. Ye muhwe o nana sika na wo hefa. Nana, ni efisi Muhammad tiska ne sunti the common boys o. Nana, enso ubaye de editwam. Muhammad sorry sika na so amoa ba. So still the common boys nana. And then
Enara na wutia edanche wubo sun pam say.
Ya mobo wo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia mai. Nnam Amewu a enkoyie nti no. Akomde.
Nana, she say common impodi esene etetre common. Akomde the boys no nana. 5 years money a ubaye. Ye muhwe o nana sika na wo hefa. Nana, ni efisi Muhammad tiska ne sunti the common boys o. Nana, enso ubaye de editwam. Muhammad sorry sika na so amoa ba. So still the common boys nana. And then
Enara na wutia edanche wubo sun pam say.
Ya mobo wo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia mai. Nnam Amewu a enkoyie nti no. Akomde.
Nana, she say common impodi esene etetre common. Akomde the boys no nana. 5 years money a ubaye. Ye muhwe o nana sika na wo hefa. Nana, ni efisi Muhammad tiska ne sunti the common boys o. Nana, enso ubaye de editwam. Muhammad sorry sika na so amoa ba. So still the common boys nana. And then
Enara na wutia edanche wubo sun pam say.
Ya mobo wo Ghana. Eti sika so, o ma nya ohia mai. Nnam Amewu a enkoyie nti no. Akomde.
Nana, she say
Okachi, but the English is hot. When you're paying into the life for your short. But that's a person to where you're tough. Then economy to maintain a course where you're short. Aye. And the Bay Shatabando, Davion Swansha Space, Anna Nanado. I can guess, Okan and Taman Kamibusa, Sicilia, my way, dear, so one to me and the already beatings. A dear what tire pan of readings. Every day, you best any meetings, but over Chakano, no sleepings. And the Bayamin and Afisa, or none and any Hunipadomo and Aha. A man here, you busiano pan, cause come important message, Bebanawada. 1 year, you must watch now, persist. What I can occur, what percent by a gay. There can I say, make up a wobaka say, eh, near Juma, my money pay. Eh, Nana, Yama Dankwa. Asemwe yet Yana Yanka and Jado. They were tear down on me, sure send a year and a banana. Some years ago, near they say, well, you're good. And idea what party they say you're fool. Opening ball or boy and found in the boot. You could advise by 1 year over your loose. Asemwe the me de kwanto akwada ne dua kra emu wo se ye nhwehwe ye hwehwa ye wu na me na na kanso abete kra de bubefu ana se wo cheke ne kra wo mpe peace ejuma bia wo ye bia ye peace wo bia wano a make sure so won fi wo cheese na wo da chief bi kra se wo mani chi on peace or to cheek oh next please I beg you na who crab this one person pay go feed disrespect. One the other life no me sha one brother yet say what car na one ka greta common factory o my umbrella one baby so we be excavator hey excavator no wahyehe enye ya pono a be rasco your can tuntuma na so wajije oyo tuntum dia ene mi hu no body side is now dia ka wo be so into was started kura wa dia fatu ana gana fo bebere tia say oh wait e beto go rupa dia ken control tia show na mo kan be shata wa wakati but the English is hot with the penny into the life for your short but that's a surprise into where you're tough gonna economy to maintain a cost where you're short aye. And the Bay Shatabando, Davion Swansha Space, Anna Nanado. I can guess, Okan and Taman Kamibusa, Sicilia, my way, dear, so one to me and the already beatings. A dear what tire pan of readings. Every day, you best see any meetings, but over Chakano, no sleepings. And the Bayamin and Afisa, or none and any Hunipadomo and Aha. A man here, you busiano pan, cause come important message, Bebanawada. 1 year, you must watch now, persist. What I can occur, what percent by a gay. There can I say, make up a wobaka say, eh, near Juma, my money pay. Eh, Nana, Yama Dankwa. Asemwe yet Yana Yanka and Jado. They were tear down on me, sure send a year and a banana. Some years ago, near they say, well, you're good. And idea what party they say you're fool. Opening ball or boy and found in the boot. You could advise by 1 year over your loose. Asemwe the me de kwanto akwada ne dua kra emu wo se ye nhwehwe ye hwehwa ye wu na me na na kanso abete kra de bubefu ana se wo cheke ne kra wo mpe peace ejuma bia wo ye bia ye peace wo bia wano a make sure so won fi wo cheese na wo da chief bi kra se wo mani chi on peace or to cheek oh next please I beg you na who crab this one person pay go feed disrespect. One the other life no me sha one brother yet say what car na one ka greta common factory o my umbrella one baby so we be excavator hey excavator no wahyehe enye ya pono a be rasco your can tuntuma na so wajije oyo tuntum dia ene mi hu no body side is now dia ka wo be so it was started kura wa dia fatu ana gana fo bebere tia say oh wait e beto go rupa dia ken control tia show na mo kan be shata wa wakati but the English is hot with the penny into the life for your short but that's a surprise into where you're tough gonna economy to maintain a cost where you're short aye. And the Bay Shatabando, Davion Swansha Space, Anna Nanado. I can guess, Okan and Taman Kamibusa, Sicilia, my way, dear, so one to me and the already beatings. A dear what tire pan of readings. Every day, you best see any meetings, but over Chakano, no sleepings. And the Bayamin and Afisa, or none and any Hunipadomo and Aha. A man here, you busiano pan, cause come important message, Bebanawada. 1 year, you must watch now, persist. What I can occur, what percent by a gay. There can I say, make up a wobaka say, eh, near Juma, my money pay. Eh, Nana, Yama Dankwa. Asemwe yet Yana Yanka and Jado. They were tear down on me, sure send a year and a banana. Some years ago, near they say, well, you're good. And idea what party they say a fool, or winning ball or boy, and found in the boot, Okuta vice by 1 year or by a loose. Asem we di ehu me de kwanto akwada ne dua kra emu wo se ye nhwehwe ye hwehwe ayehu na me na na kanso abete kra ne bubefu ana se wo cheke ne kra wo mpe peace ejuma bia wo ye bia ye peace wo bia wano a make sure se wo mfi wo cheat na voter chief obi kra se wo mani cheat on peace oto cheat oh next please I beg go na who crab this one person people feel disrespect. One day in the life no me sha one brother yet say what card na unka greta common factory o my umbrella one baby so we be excavator hey excavator no wahyehe enye ya kono a be rasco jo kan tuntuma na so ojije oye tuntum dia ene mi hu no body side is na dia ka wo be so into was started kura wa dia fatu ana gana fo bebire tia say oh wait e beto go rupa dia ken control tia show na mo kan be shata wa wakati but in English is hot with the penny in the life.
All right, let's go on. We have a very important interview to do. Very, very important interview to do. And this interview will start shortly, not now. I want to run through half of my newspaper review. And then after the newspaper review, in the middle, I'll bring my interview. And this is the guy that prophesied that Owusu-Bempah was going to die. And he's receiving threats and all that. We're going to look into the kind of, prophecy that is and why and the reason and what he saw and how confident he was when he was speaking when I saw the video. All right, so we are going to look at the video pretty well. But before that, let's crack down a little bit of the newspaper review. All right. So my number one thing is corrupt SHS student entering corrupt society with well-rehearsed experience, UG professor. All right, so we are somehow kind of very, very important. Obeso kache Ghana for say university level hono and kwada boni SHS, how corrupt SHS is. Asem no kaino wakane kasakwa. Or say corrupt SHS students entering corrupt society. Meaning the SHS is breeding corrupt children who are coming into the corrupt society, and they are very well rehearsed in what they learn from the SHS. In Tasamo Kacho Nyan say SHS no enkoye. SHS is breeding bad people, is breeding bad children, is breeding bad boys and girls, and this is what it's saying, and this is probably what he's trying to tell us. Or say corrupt SHS students. When we are corrupt, nobody free SHS naba. Why should SHS students who are coming out be corrupt? It's because what they are going through them. Because SHS are failing the country. It is what it is. Because Osha, Dabena, SHS for culture and social, Yama apostle for culture. What to be that? President Ben Altes or Baya, or my SHS for apostle, Monfa, no Monji, no Monko, ye FNSA, Omongo Apple. What to be that? I don't got your exams. What to be that? No, it doesn't happen. But this is what happened. So the children are corrupt. When Betibia Koto FNSA, Sa or Moyi, as he was saying. Or copy no the best school, or copy no the way, and our copy no the university, and that's all you do from. And so the SHS is not helping, and people still sit in Ghana and stand by this kind of behavior, and this worries me a lot. That people don't understand this. And I didn't throw fanjishi because why or quite be also why or quite be also into be a biano. Ubedrin when we say adia no either say beboa na emboa. It's two things. If a beboa ubehu emboa also a udum sade we there enko ye enti SHS no honest to you it doesn't go well at all enko ye kete enko ye bako kra I enko ye bako kra enti that is what actually this is saying. All right, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. All right, so some frustrated Ghana card applicants forced to sleep at registration centers. Oh, I didn't know they want to disenfranchise people because for Musabeka or they can't get it. It is to say, better kofa umpa and okete na better. How possible? Because this government is trying its possible best to disenfranchise people from voting 2024. And ka card there, and ka identity so be better card. Print maminko, but another I do the kete ekona kokoda. Identity na was a banisa. DNT and was say a banisa. DNT was a banisa. And when we talk about incompetence, these are the people we call incompetent because ombibio may be anye, and this is what it shows. I didn't know where card, card na. I do the the kete echo koda 2 days and 3 days a chiriansa didn't ya because they don't want people to get their cards so that they can vote, and that is a restriction they are putting on people at this moment. Into Ghana card no, this is what people are going through. They are sleeping at registration centers just to get their cards. Support 2022 budget to help get our youth into entrepreneurship. Finance Minister to Ghana. Papa, we are stupid pa. Nani ese abu broncosia. Nani se abu broncosia. Meba o enti muda musi esa taxes we. Sa tax way, Emma Ejumaba, Sa tax way, Emma Esikaba, Sa tax way, and the Bayan Pontujuma, Sa tax way, Sa tax way, Muda Tronema me bree, never me bree, ain't a ding, and the Sa tax way, Mopena Mudia. Dear Mopeda, so Nakuponim the Kudintia, one parliamentary majority by maybe 3 or 4. Because among by 3 or 4, and all these things you are going to go through without even respecting the people's will. What I say, without respecting the people's will. You go ahead and do what you want to do anyway, with or without the people's will. And this is what I'm afraid of, and this is what bothers me. Yes, ehame. Ehame pa. Ehame. And see, this is what is going on. Wena ekoso ewo Ghana. This is what is going on in Ghana. Entrepreneurship, finance minister to Ghana. We ever boy you for Sikeya Mokoji ever boy you for I mean if you say me do with chia and some make a canon. I don't think say ever boy a kwan be aso. And so I don't need to waste my time and go to that level with you. So this is Paul's Ghana. I say 1.75% E-levy will collapse Momo business in Ghana. Sam George, Jata George, the member of Parliament for Ningo from Pram, has kicked against the government introducing of the 1.75% tax. He's kicked against it, and we all have to kick against it. We are not supposed to accept that in any way. And this other way to our Kwambiaso. No, don't allow it in any way. Don't. I am from Webia from Ghana. It's a 419 budget. Ama Benuado to be buried December 18th. All right. So December 18th, Ama Benuado, may you rest in peace. And this is a meeting that we're having. He was a guru. He was one of the people that, spoke well of Ghana. Yes, Ama Bejuado. Why are there? May she rest in peace. All right, so there won't be any sky train in Ghana. It's not possible. Amewu. So this is where I stand, and I'm telling you people that Amewu just told the vice president to shut up because this is not visible. or you can say feasible if you want. But this can't happen. But you see, they came to tell Ghanaians, the data Ghana for say, yeah, the train could see you so, and the train is you so, the baby room, then in the room, near Coneba, no more can Ghana for Binimu, your modessa, or must start any, or must start any, or movie any. Now, Jackson, thank you. Welcome. What must start any? What must start any, or movie any? And so, Monteda. Now, Amewu is going to come and tell us that now that is not feasible. That cannot happen. So you can see the way the people lie. You can see how lying people, how they lie to the people just to be able to get their attention. And this is what I'm saying. When I can't say, they lie. How many projects have they lied to people about? One district, one factory is a hoax. One village, one dam is a hoax. Afterwards, they came and told us, as for the dam you are looking for, the money that we are using, it is not enough. So what we get is what we do. That dam that we are doing is a dam. We dam when I'm moving. What I say? I said, be brave. MPP people told Ghanaians, we will build you, how do you call it, harbor and airport at central region. And it didn't happen, and it was a lie. It was a blatant lie. What I say? It was a blatant lie. So why was that be? Why would that be? Why should that be possible? Why must that happen? Why must they always find a way to lie to the people? And people are still loving them, and people are still listening to them. This same Peter Amewu that carried fraudulent people from Accra to voter to go and vote for him to become a member of parliament. Not when they knew that they were going to be minority in parliament, they had to force their way to break the rules to bring this guy up. So you see, the people we are talking about are not honest people. They cannot be honest. They are a shameful government. They are a very big, shameful government. How many more dini? When you need to school, Musa breathing hard air on Ghanaian people. Hard air on Ghanaians. For what reason? And for what purpose? But they don't care. Because it's about what they're going to eat, it's about what they're going to wear, it's about what they're going to drive, it's about the money they're going to spend. After all, you voted for nothing. It's not about you. All right, so step aside for new leadership. Former MPP MP to Wontumi, okay? All right, so in the heat of the recent scuffle in the Ashanti region branch of New Patriotic Party, a former member of parliament to Bantama constituency, Akachere Wontumi said on step aside. Please, my people, were you not here in Ghana when you Wontumi went and told people that if he does not break the 8 or no, if he does not break the 47, get all the seats now, he will resign? Have you people forgotten that he said that? Yes. So if these people mean what they say, if they really mean what they say, this is not how it's going to be. I'm a malio to mobulu koni eye koloko tiafi. I'm a malio to mobulu koni etiti koloko tiafi ne ye. I'm a da hun jefu kamale. I'm a da hun jefu. E jefu ke handi bipi. Ake I wake wamedang. You don't have to come out and lie to the people just because you want to have power. You don't lie to the people knowing that you cannot achieve these things, but you still lie to the people. You plan things. Breaking the 8. No, they are back. The dead. One district, one factory. The dead. Agenda 111. The dead. Ujasiye. It is uncle for we. They are born of lying. I say, I want a woman. Okay? And trono a woman. And they lie like thieves, like you can't even imagine. You can't even think about. You can't think far how they can lie. So Woon to me was the one that promised Ghanaians, if I don't get the 47, if I don't get 47, I will resign. You know me way talk. You don't get 47. So what you for do? You for resign. Has he resigned? He is not even looking for more power. He wants to go more. Now I'm telling you, say when you are chair with mama consultation, mu man enter ho no nyimi sa angu musu ne nyi mu nyere mfiri ho. Ai. All right, so the finder says e-levy final details emerge. E-levy final details emerge. You see, this member of parliament, a member of parliament, this finance minister, Mentiasio, or yet you're bet to be bia. Okay, now let's go to this. 2022 budget is a response to a call of jobs upon Kuma. What's upon Kuma? Where Jimmy? Do you have to take money from people before you create jobs for them? Don't you think maybe you have to create jobs for them, and through the jobs you create, you can take money? Why do you take money from them before you think you have to create jobs for them? Who takes money from citizens and create jobs for them? Who? It's sad. I won't even go deeper. It's just sad. The way these lunatics play with the intelligence of the people. They play with our intelligence. Government responsible for 88% of NCA licensed fiber optic investment in Ghana. Bawumia exposes NDC. You see, and I'm saying this. Government response for 88 of NCA licensed fiber optic. Mebao, who was NCA under? Who Bawumia, who Baya, who said digitization, who digitize it, and now we are digitizer, the best digitizer, and at the end, Bawumia, who buy and then I will buy Bawumia, then I'll buy Mahama, Obesity Digital Center, and lay fiber optics all over the country. Wouldn't about buy. And so, what is the license all about? Let's take the license from there. I will read the license. So, government responsible for 88% of NCA fiber optic investment in Ghana. So, which government are you talking about? Since I've removed the license from there, which government are you talking about? You, Bawumia, when you came, it was Mahama that was on. It's a Mahama was not Waba. Ubeso saying, why are you not being honest? And you see, I hate dishonest people. When you are yano, and Ubehum Kwasia phobia, Jimmy phobia, Sepe. I didn't be any mutim in paying 40 to toe and Mante Baba Mako University, Bidimo Worcester, Sebe. I didn't be any mutim. And they are minus and Yakono. They can't come out and come and say nothing. They are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Why is that? Because Omehu say, Baby omudi o minor kono, o minor who abeye time, o minor bubu, o minor say. Now, most of you for nipa, all you do is you create jobs and you help the Ghana, you help the Ghanaian youth to increase and to grow and to be able to, whatever. I don't understand. So this is what it is. And this is the way that people think. Okay? Now, another important thing I want to talk about is address buffer stock challenges to curb erratic food supply. Charles, the Casa Assembly. All right, so Felicia Canfe, I see you. So address buffer stock challenges to curb erratic food supply. So now, you people said there's no buffer stock issues. Talking about buffer stock, what is buffer stock? Buffer stock, every country has buffer stock. Now let me tell you something. Every country must have some kind of stuff stored. So let's say if it's sanitizer, they should have a certain percentage of buffer stock of sanitizer. Or maybe let's say corn, or maybe let's say bayire, or maybe say bread. They should have all these, or flour, in stock somewhere called buffer stock that can hold a country for at least 6 months to a year or whatever. Okay? So that if anything should happen, at least the country could be fed over the 6 months buffer stock stored. Now, Ghana, in the other sense, created a buffer stock for SHS. And the buffer stock was all used up. And they came out to say there was no buffer stock issue. No buffer stock issue. There was nothing in whatever. They came out and said a lot of things on the Kanyama Bebre. What I say? But me, besides one I want to say. I'm just asking you, why do you think food is expensive? Because the buffer stock is gone. Because you want to do free SHS and you forgot to even think about what these children are going to eat. Because if they are paying fees, money will come there for the headmasters and the headmistresses to go and feed the children with that money. Yet, you say no school fees. Now headmasters are struggling, headmistresses are struggling, students are struggling, teachers are struggling. Why? Because the food supply to students is gone. You have used the major storage buffer stock for a nation to the free SHS because they don't have money, and money has to come from somewhere to go there. So at least the money that they will eat, at least they should be able to take it. But because of votes, because of votes, so Cash says that address the buffer stock challenges to curb erratic food supply. Because why here a come back to me about. Now, okay, if there was no buffer stock issues, why should Cash come and say that there is buffer stock issue? Why? There is a buffer stock issue. Yes. Bokrabo say there's some time you are you're saying because there's no food. They let them go on time because there's no food. All right, so upon Nkrumah, Daisy's minority says budget apt response to teeming youth unemployment. How? What are you going to do? What are you going to use the money for? If you want to create employment for, people, you take money from them. Oh, that is your ideology. Because you might have hired already You might have hired, soldiers, police, immigration already, but because you need the people's money, you will still open door for recruitment and take 100 cities from each people, knowing that they are hungry, they are struggling, there's no money in the system, but you will still do it, and you will make sure you do it to take the money for yourselves. But you have already taken people that you have to take. That is sad. That's very, very sad. So, Hungarian delegation told Kumasi wastewater treatment plant commends Jospon groups. Who are Jospon groups? Do you know who Jospon groups are? I'll leave it for you. I'll leave it for you. When you see Daily Guide or Crusading Guide telling us anything, Charlie, you know who we advert. They are only trying their very possible best. You see, when you see how do you call it? Front page like this. Front page is I can pay and go on the front page too. I can pay and go on front page too. 300 cities. They put you over there. Yes, anybody can pay and just go on there. So when you see the front page like this, it's just to start a newspaper. And they're trying to promote Opon Kruma. They are promoting Opon Kruma just for some reason, I don't know. You understand? So whatever they are trying to promote is onto them. We are looking and we will see. We will see. Okay? What important? Why? Look, I was watching the debate in Parliament, and on the Parliament site, somebody there was had pinned upon Kruma's, submission there. Upon Kruma's submission is super. And it stayed there for so long. So they are promoting themselves, even through Parliament. Was Upon Kruma the only person that brought a submission? Was he the only person that brought a submission? No. But they are still promoting themselves and cooking people for us. Yes. They are cooking people for us. So cook Upon Kruma and cook Bawumia, we will make them burn. Yeah. Efforts at a revenue mobilization. NLA launches deep signs 1 million deal with Kotoko. NLA you see NLA and I know what say. You say that Loto no nya bi wadi o. Loto no unya bi ni wadi. Loto no ha omamiem omutumi bo single 1, single 2, single 3, and single 4. Se ba say ade no oba plan bi bia years o. Oba plan bi bia years. The fact is that just the fact that people will chop the lotto or my almost say even me go e be this kind of gua the din kwata semansa what you say it lotto uko twa lotto na book na no mo dey no mo fa no nya bi mo dabi so be kono the born a year before that is ajamanyama ni nyina no wo ma yi ni nyina efrim o ma yi ni nyina efrim ai o ma yi ni nyina efrim Okwari abo single 1, single 2, single 3, single 4, single 5, and come bia. I'll tell you, no, man, easy, Queen Star, Queen Jackson. J easy. Where? Loto, I'm a fe word. O na kodo ye. Uja be radio. Me can't hear it. Yes. You don't go get some chop that. Because they are crazy. They are crazy. And they are crazily doing things the way they feel like they want to do it. So you just imagine. You just imagine what is happening. You just imagine. Then you are going to know that no koyading. Hey, Ghana, Chale, NLA. Anyama omoye na nye easy. Chrono pa. Chrono fite. Chrono pa. And I will move on. Etinu, I, yako. Yako, etinu, I mume free hani yanko be fufro na menije no aba, menije na aba. Enipa bi oha mi hu omo anim pe na me hu am de dead obi de say na ma na mi hu Queen Jackson say oh na mani agi keke. Oh, failure to approve 2022 budget will spell doom for Ghana. Hey, majority wants minority. Hey, Obagbo, Yebewo. Hey, just go away. They want everything possible to twist our arms. They want to twist our arms. Yes, that's what they want to do. Twist our arms behind our back. If you don't pass this budget, Ghana is doomed. Jimmy, na me bisawo, mama, I'm man without this. Me see budget in enkoda and can doom the beba. Mama bo bonny no, some of most bobe bribe. Now they move NDC for try. NDC, try. NDC. We say try. Try and pass this and see what's going to happen to you people. Show Ghanaians you love Ghanaians. This is not acceptable. And budget no, and the Jumabra youth. Ochira budget no, budget there. Do tomorrow. And then budget no. Budget way there. And here obi nim sticker. Budget way. It needs obi nim sticker. Munkope bimbra obi nim sika obi nim misrao mami sika ni bi why because mate say yes was sika no fridge ni say kwa around the bo ho a ade be chi no na arepe these people are breaking our backs. They want to break our backs, lie to us, steal money because they know they are going. And if NDC should help them pass this stupid bill, this stupid whatever. Jack, ebehu. Urera asaka ho. Yen so hwe o. Ai mutumi mbu man na munsori nko. Sika ma wia, sika ma di nyina achi no musa bebe so be hwe aka che se. Yen anya yi a ebe den. Energy Minister praises petroleum downstream operators. You see, I've told you, these people, what they do is that anytime you see these MPP people on the front page, it will tell you that they don't see anything anywhere but MPP. Wamudia ya say, NDC ya dia enomuhu. Say MPP ya omuhu. Debi MPP ya omuhu. Yes, that is for you. That is MPP for you. They don't see anything wrong with MPP. Everything else, my guys, is 300 cities. Who feels over 300 cities? Call front page observer, Ghanaian observer. Call catch up say you want them to put you and your wife on the front page and pay make it 400 cedis. They'll post you and your wife on the front page. They want money. Doesn't make sense. They try to panic us, get us to panic, but we won't panic. Munkwa and before and amudi and the COVID and the COVID. Munya sikabru abembi aso. You have gotten money more than any government. Mosaria. No better be di in some phone. Failure to approve this kwasia as a headmaster or headmaster ne Beza. Also mutana headmaster ne Beza. Or me best friends. Because my headmaster ne kope assembly time. I said Beza ne DH. Na Beza na for the book. No Drew ho. Na body thing. I'm Captain Smart, hypocrite. Ekufado. I would the cat. And say no abubo body na chairman's abonsu. With 300 time. I we are not help Sabeka say failure to pay your school fees will result in expellation. We will expel you. You will go home. We will sack you. That's the word they use a lot. We will sack you if you don't come and pay your school fees. Failure to pay your school fees on Monday. They usually do that on Friday. They usually do this on Friday. They come here and come and say, if you have not paid your school fees, if you don't know, and you come to school on Monday, we will sack you. We will beat you 24 lashes. No crabano, Obeka say, you see this cane? I have soaked it in kerosene. I won't carry kerosene. I say I've soaked this cane. Have you seen it? I've soaked it in kerosene for 2 weeks. How painful it is, if I hit you with this, if I beat you with this cane, you will never recover from pushy. Failure to bring your school fees on Monday, don't come here. We will sack you, we will expel you. That's what they are doing. Failure to approve 2022 budget. Failure to nobody wants to give them money anymore. Nobody wants to give them money anymore. Tell the foolish president, Ekufado, Rumunkanchen say, plan off from Onyai. Ekufado. Plan off from me, papa. Maybe I bet to be the same thing. But Obeya, or the one sick rebeye. Obian tia tax and farmano. Won't you tia tax the mouth? It is a mouth taxer. Know how to use your common sense. Ekufado, what you rented that? Ekufado. What's now, bro? You don't rent. Maybe so. The very common man in Accra, the very common man in America knows that I have to pay my bills at the end of the month before I spend and do everything I need to do. I have to pay my mortgage. After my mortgage, I have to pay my car note. After the car note, I have to pay my insurance. After my insurance, I have to pay my water, my sewer, whatever I have to do it. My gas for the week, or for the month, or whatever, or food for the house. You do all this budget, you sit down, you put your checkbook down, and then you write checks to companies. Because I love writing checks, you know why? Because when I write a check, it takes extra few days for the check to go through. So I will not want to pay you cash straight ahead. Go through the hell to put in the check so it will clear. And the process takes few days. So every experienced man likes writing check. So your money can lay there for 3 more days. 3-4 more days. Do something with it and put it there. Nyansa no. Bekufado nimcha nyansa no. Because abano ya kwala no. Nani papa de Ghana ska de hwe no. O Ghana ska de hwe no. Eti onim ni papa eden omutimo ni mayi kura no. It doesn't belong to Kufado's father. I will mention the name of the person for you to know. Eh? Mr. Muko Mr. Kufado say, who is Alhaji Dan Tata? Go and ask. I'm not joking. No, the name sounds very familiar, but I'm saying go to a Kufado. Go and ask the Kufado. Machine Gun Preacher says we should ask you, who is Alhaji Dan Tata? Go and ask him. Alhaji Dan Tata was the owner of that Medina house. He built that Medina house, and the father was renting from them. Now, for some reason, the house has become for Ekufado's father and has become Ekufado's own. But the original owner of the house is Alhaji Dan Tata. Go and ask Ekufado. I am saying this to you. Yes, if you know. I say, Nima if you know. You see a Kobua, Ekufado, Yene dia, Yene papa dia. Ono dan o si ye no okowia ye koko ni a ship no koton koko no san touch ship ne ka ho no e no koton dan o UK obito to dan o UK any hotels e wo amanone enkwasi asem sei na nka wo nyansa kra ka wo nyansa sika kra brabe ye wo krom aye so hini bia binim no o wo sika pa o eso wo siti dan wo amanaman so e no te ne serim ne nanam fie e wo krase o di hini wo so no e no te ho ente don person feel good no to car pa no ko di fie wo bebe o siti dan wo abonti no wo si wo de krom o hini mua wo siti dan wo de krom sala ku for papate. They don't have any good intention for you and I. They haven't got it. They don't care a damn about you. It's propaganda. Steal the money, lie to the people, divert their attention, fool them around, and everything. If Ghana was a serious country, if Parliament was a serious country, Akufo-Addo would have been asked to come and answer the reason why Amabroni was sitting in a government or Ghanaian-sponsored aeroplane. If Parliament was serious, they should ask Akufo-Addo to come and show us why rumors and evidences are showing that a lady that has nothing to do in a private jet that Ghana is sponsoring is in a private jet. When the chief of staff is also in there, you have to impeach these people. You have to penalize them for this foolishness. But I say Ghana will never be serious. Ghana, judiciary, chief justice, kofa paper bra, or say me in fact me in employ students who have gone to school, or say yeah. Bring the list of people you admitted, or say yeah. Kofa results, pink sheet bra, or say the pink sheet I don't have it. I've given it to EC. I don't have the pink sheet. When you have something to hide, it's when you are always lying like that. And so Akufo-Addo and people are liars. Ghana will survive without this stupid budget, a budget, Amabroni budget, Bao shit budget. Danger looms at Kaneshi market as filth engulfs market. Traders want garbage evacuated to prevent cholera outbreak. Na Ghana for the day na muntu binye. Ghana for the day muntu binye. Akufo-Addo beba no kai. Or say I will make Ghana the cleanest country in Africa within 100 days. Within 100 days. How are you going to make it clean when the people in the country are not sensitized, are not educated on how to dispose of trash? And also, when garbages are not placed at vantage points to be able to have all this done, what are the educationalists in Ghana doing? Educating the people. What are they doing? What are NCA bosses doing? They are in charge of what? Educating the people. Now danger looms at Kaneshi Market. So what? Pedi toto woko to abama Ekufuado. Ekufuado ya o mani si no. Se na Ekufuado so aye o man no. Sa na unsu tie se woko to ball egu. Wonim se aha yen to ball egu ha na okoje egu ho. Kejetia Market. Mo ye de mbe ye nyina echi no. Na musa kotu fi egu kejecha market ultra modern market mama besima mo na muma ye ho fi poto mu wi a musa sebio sebe munim nyasa se wi ase fo nyina munim wi ase nyasa nyina ase obia mo so na mo se ye da ponche kra begia mo beto ama no enti munyasa na ewe he munyasa na ewe he. A people who can look at a person that thinks about them, but they are affiliated to tribalistic stupidity, nonsense, bullialities. And kwasesebe Jimmy Sam and penifo mutinu fru Jenny moshua ho ma mo sabi mo konkonti ba bi hono afunyi hairy white hair down there, and you still can't think straight, you still can't be honest. I don't understand why it's like that. Do you know how long it took America to be able to get the country clean? The people were sensitized. The people were educated. That's why they don't throw trash away. Even me, sometimes, I throw trash on the roadside when I'm not supposed to. It's our attitude. It's our attitude. When I go Mr. Ghana for Oklahoma, say, would they throw trash on the roadside? Be caught and see what's going to happen. But now say danger looms as filth engulfs. Uye fi na uye enunti. Mutimu ofufuo nyina ahodi na ma ofufuo kabenku ni akpele nyina aho na mudi. MPs clash over 2022 budget. I am on from Timbubum. I am number 2. Bagbin declares. Number 2 of what? Baby, I thought you said you are number 3. I thought you said you are number 3. Now you're number 2. Okay, maybe so. So I am number 2. For what reason? I don't know. Is that why he sits in between the president and the vice president? Maybe. He is number 2. So what? Bagwin, so what? Do the right thing. That's what we need you to do. This is what you wanted to do. Call the people that brought soldiers to the parliament and all the EC, the Supreme Court. Call them to parliament, come and answer. If you're number 2, that's what we want. That's what we want. Thank you. So don't sit there and just use your mouth. I'm number 2, I'm number 1, and number 3 for just like that. Approval of 2022 budget needs nationalistic approach. KON. Auditor General. All right. So you see, I told you they are trying to promote Opon Nkrumah, the liar, the mamino. They are trying to promote this guy. They want to promote this guy for some reason. I don't even know. Now they have begun giving him his short name. Could you Opon Nkrumah Con? But you are not a vice presidential candidate. Vice presidential candidate. You're prepared for that. Ubenyedi. Or truthful. Or toroful. Auditor General reports on police. No weapon missing from Amewu. The Chronicle probes reveals. Hey, budi asemi bebe bia na mo yegu nchen. Bibia na mo yegu nchen. Oh. Anyira akra man kasa anyira. All right, guys, I think we are almost time to do our how do you call it? Our interview. We're going to do our interview quick, and then I will fire a little bit. Our interview is coming on shortly. I hope you're doing good. If you're doing good, if you're there, please give me a 2. Yes, we are about to do our interview. So I'm ready and expecting my person to log on. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so Frida Frimpong, I now see what you say. That's smart. Frida Frimpong said Nana is not in town, so now Bagbing is number 2 now. I see now. Okay, that's very good. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Thank you so much for reminding me that number 2 phone I don't do vanyeshi. However, we number 2 be vice president. Vice president. Why you cool? What stopping was wrong? Won't see from cry. Won't cow. Then you number 2 now. Say all that. Yes. So I'm expecting my interviewee to start logging on. Come on now. I really want to have you now so that we can go and do what we're gonna do. Why I almost have a break. All right, so your sharp-minded helped me resolve critical issues as president. All right, it's good. He's remembered by that. That's very good. Hey, I pay 1/3 of my salary as tax monthly. Paying for e-levy is worth it. Finance minister's wife. You. Utrisu. Anywa pampaso. Utrisu. Anywa pampaso. I. Utirisu. Anywa pampaso. All right, so here we go. Let's go for a short break.
Indeed, Africa contributes only 2 to 3% when it comes to global warming as far as climate change is concerned. Climate change continues to pose a major problem towards food security. And in order to appreciate that, you ought to go to the budget. The Minister of Finance tells us that our rate of inflation, which is 11%, is mainly on account of food inflation. And yet his colleague, the Minister of Agri, is on one radio station to the other, telling the people of Ghana that food inflation is tumbling in the markets. Between the two, between the Minister of Finance and the media is here, they've reported the Minister of Agri and the climate change consequences. The minister appeared before this house and asked Ghanaians to make so many sacrifices. Because what did the minister ask us to do? All public sector workers, including MPs, our salaries were increased by just 4% against a rate of inflation of 11%. The minister went further to say that because of COVID, the national health insurance levy should be increased by 40% from 2.5% to 3.5%. He went further again and asked Ghanaians and their banks to pay a financial sector recovery levy of 5%. The energy sector recovery levy was increased by 20 pesos on diesel and petrol. Mr. Speaker, the issue of climate change is very, very critical. Mr. Speaker, as a result of that, the minister has asked us to pay a sanitation and pollution levy of 10 pesos on diesel and on petrol. Mr. Speaker, he went further to ask us to pay a VAT flat rate of an increase of another 1%. All these taxes and levies, Mr. Speaker, led to a cumulative increase of 13% of fuel price at the pump instantly. That is the sacrifice Ghanaians have made, even in the midst of climate change, Mr. Speaker. Even in the midst of all these difficulties, Ghanaians. This government will speak out to take their chair.
Again, I thought I'm Elijah, ABB. Yahu Chilean, I say, cry, who bet Chilean cry. Who bet Chilean? Or someone took the two. Because a car back for this can you die? Baby, oh my God, somebody then. There's somebody I bet say mobile money or mobile to see. Because you see charges, never that is satisfied. I know the Elijah. 1,000 Ghana, I bet you. Elijah, you mean Mamma, both of them. Both of them. To say, 1,000 Ghana, you bet you. Says, I will send 1,000 Ghana, you bet you 27 Ghana, more goddamn one, I'm watching me. Unyamia Sema Bamse. Elijah, I don't say. Unyamia bought Diemono. And Professor Sebi, 1 year, and I want to move to you. And then Martin, I want to go one mission. Namia bought Diemono, and Professor when you move to you. And Professor 1 year, when you need it for him. So, I will go to him. A brave yes to Christo by him. You need to be kind. Again, I thought I'm Elijah.
Elijah, ABB. Yahu Chile, na say cry, Yahu Chile and cry.
Mumpo Bachilum. Send the same. Or someone took the told him. Because a car back car where this can die.
Debbie, oh my God, somebody. There's somebody I bet say mobile money or mobile city.
Because they say charges never like a second.
And the Elijah,
who send 1,000 Ghana better to say.
Elijah, you mean
Mamma, both of them. Or both of them. To say, who send 1,000 Ghana, you better to say.
Says I will send 1,000 Ghana. You bet you 27 Ghana. More goddamn one. I'm watching me.
Onyamia sema bamu say.
Elijah, abang say.
It says. Onyamia bodie mu no. Enkrofo sabi woni yentia ana woni muntwi. Woni migiti.
Elijah, I am out.
Ada ma to no mo de gu mo ba mo ne so. Nyamia bodie mu no enkrofo woni muntwi. Enkrofo woni yentia woni migiti wo. E tax. So we ya wo twe nim kwampo na. Ebra Yesu Kristo ba ye. Ni le di kan. Enkrofo yentia na me woni migiti tax. Zacchaeus, not tax, and a down. Sana see on not tax, and a down. Uncle for you now, stretch some in Tintia. To can say, and then we don't be the fee, the sent and at 2 my dear friend for you now, home wedding. May the one I'm a sub home wedding.
Let's go for the 88 and into also just out to Nana.
It is set or it's an idiot. It was at one. What Muni be a more yet. Oh, dear. This is yes, please, and I guess if you so. Come, yes, Alia. We'll be to you.
And no I'm between who I meant here. Now, what's me, young Moshe, my aim?
Me your commission. The American is 7 years, some for we. Se mo beti amia enya monye ena beboa mo na mo something susu boss taxi bi ani o nsira mo se mo mpe we dia e se 100 Ghana
Daddy, your foremost, don't make baby ass. Also, my dad, is that a farm on I? You see, the other farm on the moon to be nice of Daddy, your foremost, don't make baby ass. Also, my dad. Is that a farm on I? You see, the other farm on the moon to be nice of Daddy, your foremost, don't make baby ass. Also, my dad.
All right, guys. This is a moment I was trying to bring my my guy on on video, but he's having difficulty with how do you call it? He's having difficulty with network issues. So we're going to do it on audio so that we can pass by and do something else another time. Hello.
Hello.
What are you saying?
Good.
Pacho odi for missionary God's eyes near.
Pacho emia.
Na pacho na udi God's eye no. Aden missionary God's eye. But obet ma chance kakra.
Ne tene say e ka missionary a kese obi a oba asasi se obeye mission. Nti na yefa me missionary no. Nti God sent me. Into my title is the sent one. I have a mission to accomplish. Now at the same time, the name God's eye was given to me. It's not any name. Maybe a software na me J to me so, but a year. I want my passport so. Me say name ye kweku. Nti o ye me din pa a edam so.
Sir.
Sanity.
Yes. We are sure pa say one ko din we baby because you say there.
Ne question na. Yes, ne question when we say asofo bi no wa obetumi a check, obetumi amama check. I have a Ghana passport. It's passport that I have. Yes, asofo bi no wa say omo be nyankopon ejuma. E bon say omo ankasa akafa din bi aka omo din hu say bia say your friend Emmanuel kwa na wakafa din fufu bi abeka me dia ntesa because din a eye me din a na me de ma me no na e wo me papers so e wo bibia because there is mystery behind the name. Me sure say unya time e dey obenya time e be connect here ho no I can explain it to your viewers and your listeners. Na ometumi atidin na the reason why I dem din we ebedam so because there was asofo bebre ye flow be Emmanuel ubenya asofo Emmanuel be 10,000 ubenya asofo Samuel be 10,000 but we check ubetumi check very well ye ebe din say ubenya bia yes your friend God's eye nti when your time at the mystery behind the name no maybe more shuffle anyway for.
All right, so any good evening to you and welcome to Last Silence TV and Safari TV Africa. All right.
Thank you very much.
We hear you are receiving threats. From people. What prompted this threat? I mean, what is the prophecy? Then a mat threat no so. Me pacho be a phone lines here, please. Can you stop calling? I've not opened the phone lines yet. So please stop calling.
Before Mecca ama obia at the reason why I sent some question and they say me dina wateno asawa me dano ye Trinity Bank Prayer Machine Universal. Michia was shofo, Michia with for me say o platform we pa and men kanesa I say in the state of our country now, this is how I will put it. You bomb mine because we have everybody and it's duty in this nation. So mine be a jenamene also. Obey odia name. Men so I believe in Christ. Me jinyankupondi to send sumafo. Ntinyankupon nyane kasa. Always be our God speak to us. Nti nyombebre wo wa nyame sha asese ode na di kire me. Ewo true 1 or 2 nyome bi ebesisi. Nti wana nyame ka kire me say this is a timer. We have to stand up and pray for our nation. Nyombebre wo wa wunya time me kire wo but enam threat asema wo di be me no na meye na nyame ka kire me say I should go and pray and fast for 21 days. Pray and fast for 21 days on the mountain. Nti me call ye ye bompa and some de metumi aka bebre me hu de me ntumi enka no kase fidie so because nyankopon na oni me eye ejuma enyame na me de me ho na ejuma ye no so no ma bati ase be hu say we a Christianina you fear persecution. Usuro say we be cancer money because we can Matthew chapter number 24. Okay, or say they will deliver you. Omo de obema, ombe gu eni mo ase, ombe ye we say. Ebe ye din say ejuma we obetumi aye. Tineba ene say on the mountain I was praying the 4th day. Na nyame on put the 3rd day kwa nyame ka be great me. Into the 4th day no. I can say the dawn, be 2 o'clock on my channel. The bomb prayer God took my spirit. Then I go on farming home. And I want to make Kwasasika pa. Now it's only grave assassin grave I can say me name say me infantinica kanti grave if funada cow say amona if funamona kwan na mi hu ye bebre nti God started na me fa me no sha say o kire me to the first person because now you the tomato chire omo said before no yesiefu na yenye omo she tumbo no even some Muslims do it to now omo the tomato chire nti nyimpa ba ko a me hu nanim first onye Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa ono na me hu nanim say ono ni to me no I because I was praying for my church members at the same time praying for Ghana because it's very important because the church members that I have they are in Ghana. Ghana also is something that is together. So Asumji and Hoto and Ghana, we are going to suffer together. Military or Mojimo, police or Mojimo, bloggers or Mojimo, presenters, Obia Yana dear, nay, boom together, collective work.
The main reason why we receive a threat, no. What is a threat? I want you to go to the threat, but would you just go to the threat and we'll see what we do. Go to the threat. What was a specific dream you had?
Yes, and the vision is that on a make a season. So the thing is, when it came like that, Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa. Now it's very. I decided to pray. And God said, I should come because Michelle you may be na and no maketwa. Man can 10% in Pontinamica say, go out and speak. Men kwa one thing. The time I mean message in Kwanam me ya so denka but men so I came on Facebook, na me saw me camera, na me said, this is what I have seen. And God ordered me, Nyankopon no share me say, Membeka, and I stated it clearly. Say, ne mehu ewu. And see, I want those threats, shall say, the next day, a threat, shall say, now, the reason why I don't want to even go deeper and deeper is that, Exodus chapter 14, yeah. Nyankopon say obeku amen. See, if it is not you, I will know because a lot of people are calling me. I will not grant any interview. See, this is what happened. I don't know who is behind, but when I came out to say that, Abayan Sembebrea and from a picture, those I have not seen, but somebody sent me audio message. The audio message. Your friend I can say a bomb wanted we say in some baby. If you catch your message in the on my Facebook page, you can say we are going to kill you. In some baby, I don't want to. I don't know who is behind, but the reason is what me a video then you might can see sir.
All right, how sure do you believe in your God? Because I don't know you.
Yes.
How do you believe? How sure are you, and how do you believe in your God on this prophecy that is going to come true?
Now, yes. Now, me can say, I am not a doom prophet, or I am not a doom missionary. Sanyanko ponde bibiye dia, or kwai biblia offer di yene juma. And see, I stated in my old video now, I know that Reverend Owusu Bempa, maybe he have a relationship with God. He have a relationship with God. And see, Mamin can say, but just a brofono ankoyi ene asantina ankoyi ya of Vestami. And yes, sir, ebia, many just said someone should die and the babies are known. But the thing is, Niame can say, if they did not coming, now they understand because I believe in my God. My name is a actor. Yafano wajidin kakra fan Dr. Like minim akebiniza wajidin kakra ye minim se wonim ne dia Me when revelation one who come page so be and the man in Japan ya bompire 3 days BBNC nyame adom yes
no
this is not the first time
then who one who
me and said that incident bi na ba ye won ne lewen ntem no mokai incident bi ba on ne lewen ntem a enkofo bi no fa ekiri se anka sunsum no omone ne fa bebi ekodin boni wo sunsum omode ne picture ne nyoma bi ko sunsum a anka they want to omoye bibi etia no ni nyina no by the grace of the living God ye bompaye people supported we prayed and for G2 mu some people called me and we prayed together and I believe say Nyankopon man is so nti me can say I know my God, I believe my God. The thing is, I was saying, Ghana. That is the problem. So if you are say I feel my bus system anymore, me be paying. Obi call me page, so I will be sure so wouldn't page number 2 jar. And Ghana, I started my ministry from South Africa. Nanya you see me, I mean to me, so I believe in the God that has shown me that. Visions are Nyamia from Swaka. My so for being cried JC Menum Abashankom. Mean to me, Moboswa. Intin American say, Senim Pabatimas no Omun Dimatam. What you say. To send that, Sakoban is saying, Yanum Binomana, Afena, Ghana, Yaba Ghana, the Enche, our ministry based outside Ghana, Afena Yaba Yankruma, ye Juma. Na yem prophecy yen nyame fa yen so beka bia ebeye say dia no eye bibi kaka nti na me pesa me kan say if you don't pray me die nyame die obi asu nim so yi kira there is something and if you don't do something about what I am saying this prophecy I am not God but miniminya nkopon say this prophecy bebem. Yes, if you go for people will not you can say and yes I don't have any beef with anyone. Me obia me nyankopon sumafo I keep on humble myself say because nyankopon watch him to me. Na me mission so as the truth and the power. The truth and the power of God because I'm a missionary. And she say me begin try that me were ministry maybe yes me woman no people that they are even some of the pastors they know the Bible said that shall not judge. I did not came out to judge.
At this point, you know, Reverend Usubempa no Ubompa mana still be
the thing is in summer Okano is very, very question very good. When we say you were collective, you were no maybe your friend do one Bible. There are certain things as so be a soon muni or tiasi. And at this point, many will be some question here. There are a lot of number we can do it. I'm not here to disclose certain things. But according to the and according to say, share political agenda. That is what I just don't want to happen. I am a rare man of God, and I believe in whatever that I have said because it's God that said to me, and I am not ready today nor tomorrow to change my mouth about what I say. It's a prayer. Whatever we live to see. No, I'm not God, but this is
but the point here is that akwanche bi eni ho because we see person on so hye nkomo on so hye nkom sa manfo be wuni ade na no de ohu yi.
And the point is that to see no akwanche people that they are around him and then kofo bi o penasem and those people they are with him no. They have to understand that this is something that we don't have to joke with it. Because they see an acquire men makoya come for and they see an how can I free my heart and even do something collective with our Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa? Yes. And they see what I am am saying is that it's not like I fear what people are doing because so behind you, so need behind you. This work there, threatening whatever. I don't fear anything. You'll be people that they are coming to my house in Accra, they are going whatever. I don't care. Me no family. My baby, I will be fear crown for the motor for fear any more money pay ye because Adaya Yabo Mebano. But me no, I'm not saying say or no a small be and on small be. But my worry is that Abraham can't this prophecy and semi in Eva. But on no can come home. But me say come here. The people should understand. Say to me, wo nyankopon to me ye jumanti samakasa na. You people should, if you was why is a man koni fi ankoka. If you was say why is a man koni fi na yen na yentio. Obi say why is a man friend. Menim to say obi to me be social media. Onu po dem fa no ba yen bi say say nyankopon say asem we kan say ya. Yesi obi friend nyankopon. Obi njina ho. Nti me na nyame ade na ebi achiram say if I am small like even 2 years kwana. Owu we 2022 owusu bempa ebeto no Reverend owusu bempa no me na nyankopon eyi akire me na ebia nkofo fa ne say ebia obi enhu bi da na bibia ensi say if we don't do collective thing as make us a big platform so say yambum ne anye bribia make catch us 2022 yen na e Ghana. I'm not a tomb prophet, but I believe
the way your friend who prophesies to the prophet.
But people want to test the power of God. So what testing and go point to because and then me brand say and then the way I suffer quite any bibiano if even obiba bonten na obek and then so send Ghana yi minim e be obebi sam that question I don't know e be obebi sami una ma kira say ye me pese me amekum aha send Ghana yi nti a man kofo bebre doesn't have that kind of faith obebi to see na Ghana dey me woni say a lot of people in Ghana no say o pese obedi nu create pa na you ready say you are going to be like Jesus Christ because they will persecute you.
All right, so
maybe Ghana start ministry.
Now,
yes,
maybe Ghana. Do you know that IGP Akasafasa and Komshewe? Did this prophecy come before IGP or after IGPs started arresting some prophets?
Okay, Mati, that is the one thing that people have to even understand that it's very true. So what I am saying, you know, Nyankopon no pushing mami because it's not easy. Even to talk about Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa, and it's not easy thing. Usha Ghana, yen state yewomi. Now at the same time, IGP. Ukaya, say if it's not God that has said that I should go and say it, I will never do it. And no 2 o'clock how much it take me. Usha hours I was baby. And son me to me about one thing because if I live for Christ, and if I die for Christ. And my prophecy is 100% spiritual thing that I have seen. Which there is no threat in it.
Are you not afraid of the IGP?
That is what I am saying. Say, we respect all the laws and everything in our nation, Ghana, that we are. May respect all the authority. But this is what God said I should say it. What I say, I'm putting here, not here. What I say, Nathan say, there are certain prophecies you will say, oh, you the two about him, you the second the war. You better will say that is one. And I believe say IGP are one by the grace of the living God. He understands God. And he knows that way. It's not like I fear. But it's understandable. I will not go and say that because I respect everyone. Everyone. And say, this prophecy, say, I don't have to bring it out. I will never. Submission confirm say it's so be them. So when you read Jeremiah chapter 2, I say go and tell them, don't fear, don't have that fear. Now, me prophecies will share. And the whole objectivity, 100% spiritual thing.
So far for now, prophecy be na wama a toso I dito. To say I talk
now Ghana dear Ghana ye way dear. Bebrewa me ka wo beka say bia me bomi trim na maka. Yes, because Ghana me buy an inche bebre. Yes, but Ghana kwano maka prophecies bebre. Me ka wo beka say just for way kind. I don't come out just like that. Me pesa. Nti sesi an me kan say now no afa na nyame ama me kwan say me meka no abonten. Say that this is going to be the first one. Senkofo say, Mameka nyan kwano mbedi matama. They should keep on insulting me. I'm not here say Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempongu by force. It's not me that I said it. Enyame enyankopone benyankopone yichira so you want to do something for now no. So me prophecy dey edoso. Me say asofo binum besrami wo ma sorry. No man for me prophet akotene radio so aka. Ni nyina nsisi ade uga katesi ade be kase we mpo no obi na okan we mpo no obi na okan nti this is now obi atie fi manum na maka ni say nti say if we don't do anything about it, we don't pray collective because me pese obi atie ase wo Ghana misram obi omutie mi the authorities obi omutie mi bia no this 21 days prayer and fasting now me no the pacho is genuine for all Ghanaians wherever you are. And in some room now on because I am saying the fasting and prayers. In some woman we connect to a woman it's not up to 1%.
What report threat number police.
For now, no, I am still on the mountain. For now, I have no one of my son. OJ, one of audio say or call report. But me apart I have no because I am still on the mountain. Yes.
So, what do you want Ghanaians to do for you?
Ghanaians, say. On my side, and Obia with the Jumo Yawasasi so. Ghanaians betie me, no moon boom is a stabile, ten and call for some gummy free can some basabasan. I want Ghanaians one to join what the 21 days prayer and fasting. I don't want because let me tell you something. I mean, some chill. The thing is, Sekobane say, Jim Pan defend me, and I want human to defend me. That means I'm not serving a living God. My defender is God. Nti nyame pese Ghana for ya member many be gene say if some be tiasie no more joining we pray always we make platform so we come a platform so tell make us minim say wa obetumi wi so you will say Trinity Bank Prayer Mission Universal or face menya advert me kebis me discover one of my advert. And see, nyame kacho obiane say the era that we are in, me side, the spiritual side, what I am seeing, Ghanaians, we have to pray. We have to pray. We have to pray. The era that we are in, me say, and some is in the question. Say, me kasa me can. Adi abachi nti na me pese Ghana for yam
2024 one be winning.
Papa, I know there because I don't want it to be like and for the way people are tagging me about me. I say remember one thing genuine, but I want to people to understand that I'm a politician and
Debbie, you are allowed to be political. everybody is allowed to be political. Me say me a political, which I say me a political, but I'm not a politician. Which I say, see, they make you see, I am political, but not a politician. There's something wrong with that. I'm not a politician. I'm just being political. Because it want me a man you want to miss me, what I say. Ain't you know? So who said Yakupompa na catch out as a can whether they think of politics or not, I don't think it matters. So I mean, what you think? Said Yakupo Yachra won't say this year, when the bedi, any problem? What I can't go.
I don't know, make sure say the person that God has given the power to now, me who you know enyende, but nyame ma me kwan say me fon tuje sisia. That is the problem. Me who enyende.
Enti usha there will be a change of party.
No, it's not like that. Sisia no uka sana, not a meka sana. It seems like 100%. I want to go to that point. In the right, so nyame ka sesenia. Maybe ka Isaac Owusu bempa die 2022. So nyame nobody will stop me. I see a lot of things every day. Me who nyoma bebre some the bad one thing obi beji mechi they say asema make no anya no concern bebre ho.
And yes. when wait on my date, when is the prophecy? Do you think the prophecy is going to come through?
The prophecy that I have prophesied, I was say 2022. The thing is, I would say is something that God. The way I made the man, Shana or Samikano, that is how God said it. It can be even January. But this is how God said to me. Say, this is what is going to happen. That is it.
That means the prophecy, I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. If a prophecy, and yet changeable. Because Bible,
on the mission, I would say, the prophecy that,
some prophecies can be interchanged. A bit more say Yakupon kase say ya or you want to be sanadwin na asesem. You know it happened in the scriptures. Inti prophecy way a conk say ya bompa you 2022 owusu me buy friend because I know as I know china me share video bia ne baba ko beye o se bechi. I think he had heard the prophecy you gave. And so no kase I nipa bibiri aso da ye say owusu baba be wuni ade and all those kind of things, and they should pray and all those kind of things. But then he was making that video yesterday or the day before yesterday. And to know, is it can it change? Will prayer change it, or it is still going to happen?
Well, we say there's a lot of prophecy that cannot change. It's not up to 3%. But this one, if we do something about it, and listen to me, the person that came out to say the prophecy have the key. I'm telling you. Yes. So if we do something about it, there's a change that can appear. That one, there's no lie.
So you have the key to this prophecy.
I have the key to this prophecy. It's God that gave it to me. Yes. It's God that gave it to me. Yes.
And see, do you think that God is fed up with Usubempa?
For now, I am not in the shoe of Christ to judge him now. But when time is going and I remember mandate say come and say this also, I can come out and say it.
Do you think say God is fed up with Usubempa?
I don't know, make say for now the mandate that God gave it to me is about the day. See, that is what I have come out to say. Yes.
And that's why I asked you. Into Ufo say prophecy no and so no ye Nakupon na say Nakupo you na wi.
I would say the details, the reason why this owo abede owusu bempa no, the details itself one also bia obi otie mi bia tumi tie ase ne say I would say, you will never do what God permit. You can tell the 29, He permit you to speak. And so for now, on the share me something cano. I have voiced it out. And to say, make up be contrary with God. And the first and the half and the 7th more 1 week. And see, there's more to talk about it. Yes.
So you're not answering my question. I ask you, because God should tell you the reason why Owusu Bempa is going to die.
Yes. I don't know. Make a say there are certain things as a servant of the living God, I have to obey my father. Because it's a lot of things that I'm seeing. A lot of things. I don't want it to be like it's going to be like what God has not said. Say, because say, and then I expose myself for those people that they want to harm me. If I obey God, I'm still under cover of Jesus Christ. And in your kind, because say, the same in American, it's all about the prophecy that I came out to say it. Yes. And say, what the say, what's the reason why? Nyame fed up with Owusu Bempa na. But the thing is, I'm fine coming and say I should come and say it. Yes. If somebody have something clear, that means there's a lot of things inside the room. Into the thing is, the actual thing now, because what we are doing here now, the person say, I am doing me, yes, I did me, Yamina or Shem Seminye. In Sembia, make Kabia on or Shem Semibaka say, Yen say, Yen funny say, into say, me the bibi count, and then me give be free moi. Acquire many young coupon in Tema, Ebia. I did bet you any mad chimunsam, not me bedin of punishment. Into your kind and Macano.
All right, so for where you need to judge, me have a last question for site, a Twitter or platform no to judge.
Okay, but you for Bibia or Timino, a Uko Facebook, a Trinity Bank Prayer Mission Universal. Trinity Bank Prayer Mission Trinity na banka na prayer mission universal. Mon try say mo be follow sa na metumi aka because some people because Bible say and sa one year juma no e money ndidi but we ye juma this is my belief without God sir it me man say bebe banti number 2 we kan nti nyimpa obi o tie me bi o pe Ghana ne kanko you want betterment of Ghana o pese Ghana Yehu Ghana sane yina yepe obi ampe Ghana bone no try so who found name dia bra and then there is no distance in prayer even physical and spiritual you come on board you subscribe you follow and we pray for this because akabe 2 weeks pay ne bom paye na ne wo no yetumi akache nyankopon nti Trinity Bank Prayer Mission Universal Facebook who follow there is a lot of things nyankopon ochina kra no empaibo kasia pa ye bon online obia betumi abaso na there is a lot of mysteries metie
so for udin Trinity Bank Prayer
Mission Universal
senka wo no Trinity Prayer Bank University asanka ye ana
o chiraje no nti ewia na contribution a won so won bia after this call won so betimi ama ya chain na yes because I welcome everybody they welcome obi yes I want to you want to help nti I welcome you
my last question so obi abewu so what is so special about Owusu Bempa? What's so special about Owusu Bempa's death?
Thank you. Thank you. When we say Obi abewu, banyankopon keche as secretary Ezekiel say, on say si ni fie na obewu. Obi abewu, but edum bibia, this is how you cannot compare God with human. Na secondary no, maybe God wants Owusu Bempa, Reverend Owusu Bempa to do something. Between onono nyankopon nobody knows nti so obi adnaje kosi se obi abewu nti meme yenkasa nkomhye jo obi abeyare nti asor kwanje nyai me mbompo impo obi abedidi obi abenya atare ahye those things is part of God. You cannot say God without prophecy or God without miracle and then na oye nyankopon. Since there is mystery in this assembly, between God And me, na Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempa. Akwai 3 we say me kweti kaka. It's something. Yes. Nti enye se wu no keke because me am na me ochire matumi ewu. Yes, but agency obi ambisa agency na before we ba bonte where even the timer Ghana is not easy to say that. Nam chenkofo betime ate ase kaka say hey. Nyentie nenshe ne ebeko. Nti enye say wu asam no but there is something there. Ese wo pusun noa na wo tene kankan. There is something minim there, but there is something that I want to say that Nyankopon enye na de saada. Se nyameka say bi obi edi 120 years. Kose ne say wo be wu a epikwa now he have a covenant with God. Wa bom pese wade me be wu a mo bi meka nkyere me. Bacho enye say this na eti but example me be we mo bi meka nkyere me. Na me ntumi fa nyoma bi ntitiye. And then say obi wo wanya God wants the person to change of his ways. And there's a lot. To me, because when you die, it's over. And we Christians and even Muslims, Obia himself after death, there is eternity, there is eternal life. You won't copy with Abrabwich, you will a Krofufane, a Jumafufobia, it's not all about faith. But it's about the mind of God about what I am saying. So it's the mind of God. It's not like you can say a TB Joshua cry TB Joshua cry we na we cry we na some people I don't want to talk harsh to anyone, but obi o Facebook asana obo maybe na obo comment kana when you burn the comments na we share situation owom na okasetie obi a onnim you don't know me sesabe menim efuo se menim ti say you don't know me and you just come out you don't know the reason why I came out obi fan nyankopon na obi njina ho I came out to say that and at the end then you came when you na infam but me person until I make and say persecution is part of us.
All right,
they can do everything.
All right. Bompire my na yamfa wonsi ha.
Me bompire e wo Yesu Kristo dinimu. Me di etiefo na ahwefo nyina omo tie ne omo hwe ba wonyankopon wanim. Ewade for nseka obia we bie na komam. For nseka obia oji wudi. Na you be a come say be said, dear man. Protect each and everyone with your blood. Na a few way yentumi wie jojo. When a misre e Jesus Christ demon. Amen.
Amen. Me channel ebeko fast pa. Usha ubom pa man ebenyi. Ebi 2 of us be 50,000 viewers.
It's power of God. It's power of God. There is nothing impossible with God. No, count. The power of God can make it. I trust in everything. I mean, yes.
All right, so that's good. Okay, but I was in Misha. You better say one day the BBN ya beka say beka di komo bio.
Mate. Man confirm. What's me yard better make your man confirm connect because it's all about Ghana. You are doing a great work. You better Ghana koso. Man confirm connect into platinum Mompire.
Also for some Mompire. To munko the platform some go bomb.
Trinity Bank prayer machine universal.
I don't have framework.
Okay, Mati. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, thank you very much. This seems like a funny interview, but it is not really funny. It's not funny. I mean, I was interested in this because Owusu Bempa. Let me play you one video that Owusu Bempa did. Let me show you. Watch this.
Hallelujah. Nah. David himself. She rather chobodo. Na say issue, say issue, me and a match. Me come in the name of the Lord. Now, and then, Momo dating to her. A beggar must say, I'm serious. Oh, you make us say, let me say. Now, God spoke to me. Now, not the bank of Kufuado. God spoke to me and he instructed me to install Nana Adodan. God is my witness. On the presidential seat. And God is my witness. The first term, the second term. So God told me that his first and second term, I should install him on the presidential seat. Now that is why I came all out. Like Nathan went all out. Like Samuel went all out. Like Benaiah went all out. In that manner, I also came all out. Now let's ask ourselves whether in 2024 I would come all out. A word to arise is enough. I said it involves something very little. 2024.
To say Samuel, to say Elijah, to say Moses, to say Juwaida, to say Nathan. May use Susanne Bano. Namede, Niame this year, Adodanko Kufa, Watanagan of Bunasu. Obe Canin Premu. A Togo Mocase. Abanu Yamu Beuna, I make us a minjo. Uncle Biampan Cotua Bana. And can not be in the election. Uncle Yamima Sma Angels a free show. I'm serious. Montiane, where am I first information? Now, this is my first prophecy. Montro. Me Supreme Court is here. Now, I saw Supreme Court is here and since this year. I saw the Supreme Court building. When your moment they come on truck, sign the basic. Enemy who? And Solomon star. I was Supreme Court. And I saw that there were sparkling stars on the building of the Supreme Court. And everybody didn't court me inside. And so the Lord took me into the chamber of the court. Into the court. The prophetic word into the courtroom. Now, this is not politics. It is not council. Now, I am not intervening or interceding. I am prophesying. So this is prophecy. All of a sudden, I saw a paper. NDC. Now, on the paper, I saw that NDC was written on the paper. And I saw that the paper was hovering, was moving, was flying in the midst of the courtroom. All of a sudden, I saw fire, or I saw that the paper caught fire, and the paper bent into ashes. And the Lord said to me, it is Nana Adodankwa that he has chosen for Ghana. The Supreme Court and the Supreme Court cannot change the mind and the plan of God about Nanado. No one can so party or time NDC. Never bet Supreme Court na more moon cash of Sessica. Asamo. ɛbɛyɛ ma wanwa mo ankasa mbɛhu sɛ monim saa kora nka moamfa nkɔ court mennim charges no adwene ɛna mennim evidence ɛkuta ndc but I'm telling you mekasa so onyame difoɔ me say in the name of the Lord me say in the name of the Lord I'm speaking under the unction of God.
All right, guys. So this is exactly his prophetic style. I mean, I'm not going to take it up from him. That is work that he's doing. He should keep on doing it. But he also prophesies that people are going to die and all that. Imam and some kind of prophecies and all that. You know, so then will be in the prophecy about. That was why I was interested in the prophecy. You know, so it is what it is. So guys, I'm going to open the phone line for a few minutes, if not just 2 calls. If anybody's going to call, just 2 calls, and then I'm going to just end it, and then we're going to go our way. Yes, so the phone lines is open just for 2 calls or whatever, and then we're going to do what we're going to do. All right, Queen Anne Jackson, why are you going? All right, so yeah, let's do 2 calls or whatever, and let's move on and see what we do. Today we've stayed very late, more than usual, so I have to close this very minute because Ghana for mother, we are then crowd mother. Intino, I was say a year by I'm who say a questions be briaba. Questions be briaba muni idea. I so so that's what it is. Ochina, we are going to continue. We are going to continue tomorrow, and we'll see how far it's going to go. Please, so unsubscribe ya. Maybe say obe subscribe. We are going for 1,000 mile. Our 1,000 mile. Yes, we are going for 1,000 mile. Into but subscribe ya. Subscribe to Saforo TV Africa. Saforo TV Africa on YouTube and on Facebook. With all due respect, Laos LS TV. But subscribe to that. But your face to kind of who say, oh, Bompire, Kevin Taylor. All right, pray for him, not because he's sick or anything, but the human organ. I know it. And Bompire, Emma, Kevin Taylor. Oh, I can't name. My boss, no. There was a your Bompire, Emma, no. I made sure say, over support no in anything. Yes, support him. Very, very important. He's a hard-working young man. Very, very, very hardworking. All right. So God bless you. Queen Justin, it's 2 a.m. in Germany. Thank you very much for coming. I'm ending anyway. God bless you for coming, for believing in me also. And thank you very much for the love. All right. So guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I want to see a change. Call your friends, send it to them, let them subscribe, and let's keep on moving on. Thank you very much, and God richly bless you. Okay, all right. Say, sorry, Bacho, na ujafo so ye fasting and prayer. Te munjani no, na mompaye. Aye, ye mompaye. Obi ye mpaye. Ego ponsha no picture no nyekese. Ewa kwenye nemo. Thank you very much. I love you, and God richly bless you.